The Emperor protects, ladies and gentlemen, though apparently not from diseases and bacteria. In case you can tell from the sound of my voice, I am a little bit sick. I don't want to over-exaggerate things. I am a little bit sick. Someone told me I didn't upgrade something. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. So you're lying. You're absolutely lying to me, aren't you? No, these are... You don't need to upgrade these ships, though. We don't care about them. He said one of the destroyers wasn't upgraded. Yes, it is. Okay. Maybe he meant prior to me seeing this, like prior to the second upgrading to the level 3 armor and all that. Maybe prior to that. I don't know. But yes, I did upgrade everything, apparently. So... once again... as you can hear, I'm a little bit sick, but nothing serious. It's all fine. Though what I will tell you, and this is free life advice, do not mix antibiotics and alcohol in any situation ever. Ever. Okay? Just glad we got that out of the way. It's something that I feel like it needed to be said. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get back into this. Build a power plant there I have. No more minerals to spend, that's good. Our fine Imperium is growing, and I'm especially proud at the conquests made here. This really, no pun intended, opened the doors up for the future of our fair... not really fair, of our imperialistic ambition, shall we call it. Now, I've played a bit of EU4 recently as Austria, so I keep clicking all the wrong keyboard shortcuts. Is what I mean by that. Yeah, I'm coughing quite a lot. I think it's more pronounced when I speak, but I'm sorry. I really am, but I need to make a backlog, and yeah, hopefully we're going to do like maybe 1-2 videos with me being in this sick state, and after that I'll... and by sick, I don't mean sick, yo, I'm going to pwn everyone here, I mean, like, actually physically ill. Right, so you here are allied with practically the entirety of the galaxy. Am I reading that correctly? Yes, I am. Okay. Federation Association status. Okay. But what if I were to declare war on you? The Durbolan Union would join in. Who the hell are you? Okay, doesn't matter. Ah, it's them right there. Okay, again, I keep clicking R instead of is it Control X? Yeah, Control X. There we go. Because in... what the fuck? In Stellaris, it's one button. It's like R is for diplomacy. Here, it's Control X, Control Y. A little bit different. Yeah, okay, and this means that those 3 would join in. Not ideal, not ideal. I'll have to admit, not ideal. Yeah, okay. Checking out the alliances around the world that are happening. So we're purging all of these guys. That's going to happen soon. Bunch of people are guaranteeing independence to one another, basically, you know, forcing me to go fuck off in my corner of the galaxy for the remaining 500 years or so. Because I really cannot attack all of them at once. It's really not doable. Oh well, lacks scientist. Okay, the scientist died. How quaint. Recruitment, this is industry, this is flat out research speed, yeah. Congratulations on getting your new job. Though that said, I just noticed something. Let's go over to the sectors, there we go. I think, no, we have 3 sectors and all 3 are managed, huh. Well, in that case, over here, let's build a... where is there? There's a solar panel. We can continue to upgrade our our planets and all that, no problem. But my I don't really want to call it a concern, but my idea is to recruit a few more leaders. Now I don't know, like governors maybe. Sure, I can get a general. It's not an issue, but I can get a general whenever I need one. I don't need one right now, so. Then again, I don't really need generals, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, sorry, I don't really need governors. But I guess. You know what? You. Let's get one more, like you. You're going to all these new planets, like. Whoops. Although I'm going to turn this over to a sector, so. There's that, both of these going over to a sector. So I guess here you would put the food governor and on Holy Terra. I think no, that's the buildings. Where are we going to do a lot of building? There maybe? No, not really. I'm going to clean that out eventually though. Like here maybe? I don't know. Wish I could have like two governors governing this place. That would be very helpful to my overall situation. I suppose I can put you there. There you go, congratulations. Can I cut out the coughing? Yes. You do realise this will take literally the better part of today to do that. No, I do not have the time to do that. Maybe one day I will have like 3 hours to edit a video. I simply do not have that time during my day. I wish I did, don't get me wrong, I really wish I did, and you know, working towards that one day, but for now, yeah. It is as it is. There is an alien fleet there, and I almost feel like I shouldn't have done that. You know, I shouldn't have occupied this space, but so what? It's for almost 5k. That is if we fight them all at the same time, which I highly doubt we're gonna do. So yeah, I guess we can merge. Yes, we can merge these two battle fleets and attack this system. But what we also can do is take just one of like Battlefleet Terra and have it clean that place out. We might lose a few ships there, which I don't really want to do. I'll tell you what does make me happy: seeing all these various empires. Seeing all these various empires around me wage war. That's good. That means that you're not all of you allying each other in a desperate attempt to stop me. It means something is happening. So. Makes me at least somewhat optimistic about my future. Now, what about... Look at this, like 17 different defensive pacts. You know what, I'm going to make a post about this. Fuck. Wasn't this bad before I started recording, I swear to God. Yeah. I can't help but think back to my EU4 videos, the old ones, right? Look at this! This is unplayable! Okay? Me, allied with no one. Let's take a look at one of the bigger nations in the world. Allied with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 million different empires. Look at this. They have an alliance with literally everyone apart from like 3 different people. 4 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever. Myself not included there. Look at this. No. It's actually impossible. How are you getting along? I feel like it's a valid question. I do not get along with literally anyone. Look at this. There's like 17 different defensive pacts being put together. I feel like I'm darkness imprisoning me. everything I see. Jokes aside, though, and Iron Maiden references aside, I think that's Iron Maiden. I could be mistaken. Look at this. How many more alliances is there for you to form? I mean, at one point there has got to be a limit, right? Look at this bullshit. Literally makes it so I can't expand for the next, like, 500 years. Motherfuckers. It's fine, though. It's fine. I don't have any immediate plans for global domination just yet, but it didn't used to be like this. They didn't used to form alliances with literally their worst enemies to stop me, and, you know, far be it for me to say that I don't like that or that should be nerfed. I do enjoy a bit of a challenge, but it seems to me to be a little bit far-fetched, and yes, that could be considered a pun. Absolutely. It really does seem a bit far-fetched that these guys from down here with completely different ethics to those up here are going to form an alliance. Because, let's see, you're fanatic militarist, spiritualist, and you have no problems forming alliances with xenophiles, materialists, by the way, that's opposite, collectivists, like individualists forming alliances with collectivists. It's the end times are nigh, ladies and gentlemen. The end times are nigh. We shall prevail. Fear not, for the Emperor will deliver us from evil and all that. Then we will begin by researching fat loot. You know, one of the things that we're going to research. Yeah, why not? Let's have a bit of biology. God. Like, these vitality boosters and stuff like that, they are a thing to an extent in Warhammer. Because you take a look at the nobility in the upper layers of hive cities, they have access to all sorts of medication and all sorts of supplements to deal with any of the problems that may be inherent in certain planets, so, or in the planets that they inhabit, so that is definitely a thing. Now, where are you located? There, okay. It's good. It's good. I've built most of that. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Though I really wish I could move you from here to there and like, help you micromanage this now that I'm looking at it. Oh well, though. Let's see. Is there anything that I might want to build? Perhaps ships. Ships might be, well, ships is basically always something you want to build. What's this? Never mind. Science vessel research, please. Then we have another constructor. Yes, we do. Since this lies in my space, might as well build something there. Another research ship. You're gonna have a job fairly soon, but not yet. I don't think. There are a pair of worlds here that we can colonize, right? No, those are the worlds that these guys can colonize. Yeah, I remember that. Because they have desert preferences. Absolutely. Okay.
Construction complete.
Construction where? Okay. What's your food like? You're at 11 food. You don't need more food, trust me.
Ships
I know what's best, and I know that you don't need any more food. Upgraded the Battle Fleet Terra as well. Now we can send it on what is to all intents and purposes a glorified goose hunt. For various micro threats. I think that's really the right expression. Micro threats around the galaxy. What is this? The near-sentient natives of Oxworth are causing a ruckus on the outskirts of our colony. Something about the Imperium of Man's continued presence here visibly agitates them, as packs of them scurry to and fro between the settlement's border. Okay, that's a weird sentence. Not weird, but like, took me a while to understand what they mean by that. So to and through between settlement's borders and unknown points, and some unknown point to the east. Bomb the unknown point to the east with orbital bombardment. If not possible, then deploy the artillery units that Cadia has. Like something like that. That ought to make them change their minds about the entire situation. You can land there, I think. For the time being. We also have another fleet over here. Daha! Right. This is, oh, this is a bit weird. Who are you? Right, I can support your independence. Sure, I will. I absolutely will. Why not? You're pathetic, I hate you, and I'm going to bury you alive one day, but for now, sure, I support your independence. The Adeptus Astartes are going to land over there. Right, ships! I said I was going to build ships. God damn it, I'm failing. But also... we don't have energy. We really do not have energy. Okay, who's starving? Yeah, this is the same as last time. Right, well then, for the time being, Tyrant, Dictator, Cobra, Viper. Then, like, 6 corvettes. There we go. We need ships. We need a tremendous amount of ships if we're gonna ever have a chance at opposing the... Basically, at this point, I dare call it an intergalactic alliance against the Imperium. Which by no means is hard to believe that it exists, it's just a bit of a bummer, shall we say. Speaking of which, what can I do here for you guys? I don't think there's anything much I can do. Right? Yes, I can. Sorry, not resettle. I can replace that thing, right? Yes, I can. Replace it with those farms, slightly more advanced farms. Yeah, I just realised what I did. Doesn't matter. It's like 1 mineral per tick. It's a shame, but doesn't matter. We'll deal with it later. Well, we won't, I suppose, considering, but... yeah. It's okay. You... have you made it? Yes, you have. There's nothing there. Interesting. That's an Alpine world. We haven't checked it out yet. We might as well do that. And you can now survey that system. Joyous day indeed. You can now survey it. Feel like you've been waiting for that for basically your entire life. Almost. Trying to lean away from the microphone when I'm doing that, but I'll see how much it helps, if at all, in the post editing. Do not get sick, people, ever. Dress well. Learn from my mistakes. By all means, do not mix your drinks and your medication. If there's anything that there is to be learned from my mistakes, and from my videos in general, like all of them on the internet, if there's anything you can learn from my mistakes. I think it's a good good attitude to have in general, you know. Jokes aside and all that, you know, it's a good attitude to have, in my opinion.
Construction complete.
Right, I think power hub here would be... Yeah, I think a power hub here would be somewhat beneficial.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Visit now. Oh, this is going to be fun to watch. Here we go. Cooling down the warp drives. And begin the assault. There we go. There you go, the macro batteries, the torpedoes have launched. God, the torpedoes look gorgeous. I think those are torpedoes anyway. They might not be. Probably are though. Yeah, the missiles are the more red ones, the torpedoes are the bluish ones. There we go.
Situation log updated.
Such pretty battles indeed. Right. It's a continental world over there.
Construction complete.
Huh, gives me ideas. Desert world, tropical world. Can we settle on a tropical world? We're going to need to look into that very, very soon. We can go over there. For no, you know what? Actually, go back to Terra. I know where my capital is. There it is. Okay. I totally know exactly where it is. Don't you worry. Losing 30 energy, really? To think that a mere moments ago we were, well, not literally moments ago, but what seems like mere moments ago we were in such a good position, energy-wise. It's a little bit depressing. Think about it. Build me 2 more destroyers and 2 more cruisers. Sure, 2 more. No need for that. Anything else? Are we gonna get? Yes, in 63 months we're gonna get battleships, and then that is going to be the final upgrade in, you know, well, not the final upgrade for our navy, but like the last greatest upgrade to the navy and the entire structure of the navy, perhaps I should call it. You have a new job, I believe. Really? There's nothing there? Why the fuck did I clean it out then if there's nothing there? And I just realised the mistake I made, that there's more drones here than I can clear out. Who cares? Right, let's check something really quickly though. Tropical world, ocean world, continental, tropical. This one. We settled this one, I think. Which gives me reason to believe we can settle tropical worlds. We'd like the minerals to build a colony ship, though. So never mind for now. Question is, though, are they dead? Yes, they are. Good. Then it is time, I believe, to build an entirely new sector. I think that makes sense. Yeah, we have like 3 extremely large sectors. It could be a lot bigger. They will grow a bit bigger later down the line, but... See, it's either attach this to Talis Munus or build a new one, and I quite fancy the idea of building a new sector. So, this does mean that it's going to need to be renamed. It will be fairly soon. Oh god. Before we do that, where is it? Sorry, what? Oh, this. Yes. That's all fine. Manage sector. That's what I wanted. That's the wrong sector though. Fucking idiot. Talis Munus. There you are. Congratulations, you now received those 2 as well, and these 2 in our very, very large sector indeed. Don't laugh, I can see you. I didn't mean it that way. And we should be good, correct? Yes, even with Battlefleet Terra moving, we're still perfectly fine. Though the ship maintenance is killing me. It's okay, though. It's all okay. Tell you what. Stop. Yeah. Stop. It's not happening. We need to save up our naval capacity for battleships. Because we will want battleships. And a lot of them, if at all possible. When we get our... when we get our research done for them. Over here, we're like, there's a power plant there, there's a power plant there. There's a power hub there, okay, so power plant goes down there. Right, plenty of minerals, which means I'm going to need, I think, 2 colony ships. Why build both of them there? We can build like one there and one there. So, one will go down to this tropical world at 70% habitability. The other will go... What's that? That's a desert world, so that's no. There's a continental world, yeah, right, exactly. Right there. With a bunch of minerals too around it. I'm going to try and inhabit that, though I don't know how much influence it's going to cost. Though whatever it costs, we have plenty of it. We're not exactly going to spend it on alliances or anything, so I guess that's one way in which we're... I guess, I don't want to call it an advantage, but to an extent, different than what most would be at this point. No, I've learned, much, despite me not really wanting to, but I've learned that in order to beat this thing over here, if you remember what that is, like that's like that battle station. Well, the TLDR is you can't. Not yet, at least. Not without a fleet of, I believe I was told, 150,000 power. Yeah. Not gonna happen then. Apparently. Oh well. We will get there eventually, you know, when we begin wielding fleets with millions of points and power, then yeah. We're going to launch an exterminatus on that station, but until then, we are rather petty indeed. I miss the time where you can click on this thing to rename the sector. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. And for some reason they removed it. Although I understand it could be annoying as well. Oh dear Lord in heaven. Right. Kenjor Prime. No. No. I'm going to get to Alt-Tab here really quickly. The same website. I'm going to go to Lexicanum really quickly. By the way, my desktop background, I have it on my like slideshow thing. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. We're gonna move on with construction fairly soon. Scarus, is it the Sabat world? Oh, that's a very funny sector. Zeist. It's Ultima Segmentum. I took the ones from the Solar Segmentum first, didn't I? I arranged them by segmentum. Yep, there it is. Solar. Here's one. Chonma. Chonma. Okay. There you go. And let's send everyone really a bit of minerals to aid their development. Also, I'd love to see them spending it all immediately.
Construction complete.
One of them is building a station, isn't it? Are they? Yes, they are. One of them is building a station. I just saw that. Wow. You're not useless after all. I'm sorry. It's an old way of thinking. It's an outdated way of thinking that sectors are useless. They're absolutely not. But you know why that's so if you've played oh, for fuck off. You'll know why that's so if you've played the game prior to all the fixes and whatnot. Back then it was disastrous. Right, tropical world over here. Which one of these is tropical? This one, okay. Excuse me? Fine. That's a bit much, though. I do understand that is a bit much. Tartarsos, sure. HCS ISIS, of course. So topical. So bloody topical. 337 influence. Why do you torment me like so? But Delphi, sure. There go all of the influence points ever earned by our noble Imperium. But we are about to get 2 extra planets, so you can't really complain about that, I feel like. By the way, you lot embark, and essentially what you're going to do is you're going to sit right there. Enter orbit. Reason being, when we colonize this thing, the amount of influence we need to invade this, whatever the hell the name is, will drop drastically. So that's my my reasoning for everything that's about to happen. By the way, speaking of which, clean some of these tiles up. Power plant here as well. Do we want a power plant? No, yes, we do want a power plant, not a power hub. There's a power hub there already. Non-aggression pact signed. Revoked. Huh. Interesting. Glad to hear it. Do we have a power hub here? Yes, we do. Which means we can build another power plant. Yes, in retrospect, I did need the Betharian power plants, but we can manage without them as well. Fear not. We'll all be fine. Someone died again? Dear Lord. No. No. And oddly enough, no, which means you. Not the finest of options, though with the amount of influence that we've lost, not the worst option either.
Research complete.
Both were completed at the same time. That's a bit fitting, isn't it? These vapors are not bad. Cloning, and no. The Imperium does not do cloning. Sorry. No. We will vape though. It's a vapor. In case you didn't get the joke, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so sorry for everything that you're about to see. Physics lab. Yes, I think it's high time we got a physics lab. The reason I didn't get them thus far is rather simple. They lead towards robotics, they lead towards super advanced field manipulation, you know, in general terms, so really the Imperium is not too fond of that and doesn't really know how to do most of those things, so I didn't really want to emphasize that too much. But now we're gonna sort of need to, I'm afraid. Oh, I don't know. I'm afraid is the wrong word. No, I'm glad. I really am. Inevitably, we will resemble the golden age of humanity a bit more and more throughout the campaign, rather than the gritty 40k universe. We're going to start to draw parallels between the two. I feel like, especially the more advanced tech we get, but the amount of enemies we have around us, I think there's no question as to where we stand, chronologically speaking, in 40k lore. 40 energy. It's an impressive number. But pretty much as I suspected, this is about time to... it's about time, sorry, to end the video. I'm going to colonize those 2 planets, and that's about it. That's about everything that happened this time around. Tell you what, to make it up to you, I will also... No, I won't, because I want to stockpile some energy first. Never mind, I'm going to do that next time. I want to clean this place out too and survey it. There's a guy... Well, oh, fuck. Fuck everything else. Go. 1 will be enough. Go. Yeah, sorry. Fuck everything else. We're doing that right away. Didn't realize there was a Gaia world there. Unfortunately, it's a tiny Gaia world. 15. Well, actually, 15 is not that small at all. But well, I mean, look at like this is 16. Holy Terror is 16. It's really not that small. Anyways, we can do that next time. Also get battleships and solidify ourselves a bit more, perhaps, is the right term for what's happening here. But anyways, that has been it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed. And until next time, take care and bye-bye.